Hello everyone, it's Roland Tech Virtual Assistant. I am Roland based in the Philippines. Today we are going to be talking about the first keys that you need to have as a new beginner to Virtual Assistant. Again, the first keys that you need to have as a new beginner to Virtual Assistant. This video is actually for the new beginner to Virtual Assistant. So if you are a new beginner to Virtual Assistant, feel free to gather here. Let us learn together. Okay. So what is the first key that you need to have as a new beginner to virtual assistant? I make mention of this in my previous video, but for the sake of the new beginners to virtual assistant, I am going to state them again here, which is there are 4 particular skills that you need to kick off your career as a new beginner to virtual assistant. And these skills are your inner skills, which are made up of your self-confidence, your self-belief, your self-encouragement, and your self-motivation. So you see these 4 skills, they are your inner skills. They are in within you, and no one can feel this except you. Okay, and these 4 skills, they work hand in hand together. Okay, so if you need to have your self-confidence, you need to encourage yourself to be able to have your self-confidence, right? And you need to believe in yourself as well. And last but not the least, you need to motivate yourself to make sure that you have your self-confidence and you believe in yourself that you can do this. Okay, and another negative tools that can discourage you being a virtual assistant or starting or as a beginner to virtual assistant is your fear, if you are scared, and also distraction. Okay, in my previous video I also talk about how to deal with fear and distraction. So if you scroll to my previous video, you will also understand how to deal with fear and distraction. So for the sake of time, let me quickly round up with this topic, which is these 4 skills that you need to have as a new beginner to virtual assistant. So I've already told you these skills are very, very important. You need to have these skills first before you move to the next skills, which is your outer skill. Your outer skill is when you are already confident in doing what you know how to do best as a virtual assistant. Then you can now calmly and comfortably provide good services, quality services for your potential client. You have a lot to render to the world. You have a lot to render to a lot of potential clients all over the world. So you need to be confident. You need to encourage yourself in what you are doing so that you will not feel weak and you will not feel distracted. You will not be scared in whatever you are doing as a new beginner to virtual assistant. So it is very, very important that you have these 4 particular skills, which is your inner skills, before you can start providing services in your outer skills. I hope you understand my explanation, but if you find it so difficult, feel free to drop that on the comment section. Tell us what is difficult for you to understand, and we will answer you as soon as possible. If